And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics going up against the New York Yankees.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
New York Yankees.
Just about ready to roll. On the hill here today, Marcus Stroman. What do we need to know here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Leading off the
and here is
the A's,
Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Down the middle for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. Ball one there. And here it comes. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Close, but called a ball. 3-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Digging in, Brent Rooker right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Way out front for strike two.
The two strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Now 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner stays where he is. Runner at first with no outs here. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
This is J.J. Bleday. Ball one low. That's a strike. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Now, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. First pitch just misses.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swung on, belted. And it's off the wall. One run's in. Judge hustles it back in. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. Hard ground ball for a base knock. One runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe. And a runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next to hit, Zach Geloff. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Bounce to third. Cabrera. The throw to second is offline.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Just off the outside edge, and it's a ball and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. appears to be getting loose. Hill warming up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball, that's inside.
Pitch misses, and now 3-2. Right side, and that's just foul. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here's Luis Arias. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Ripped to third and caught. To second with the throw, no chance to get back. It's a double play. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx, and on the mound today, Luis Severino.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And he drops it down the third baseline. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And there's a strike. Severino, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 1 out, bases empty. Hit in the air out to center field. Lede makes the grab. That's out number 2. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees.
The right
See, they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Not even close there. And now 2-0. Judge waits. On the corner for a strike. Now 2-1. And Judge spoils that one. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Outside.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Severino kicks, deals, and a foul ball. Just missed. Judge off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
First and second, 2 outs. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, Light tower power.
That's right. In for a strike. 0-1.
Man, you're playing with fire, starting him off with the fastball in the zone, but it didn't end up hurting him.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
Ball! That pitch is out.
That one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting 6th, the catcher,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that gets away from Langoliers. But no advance from the runners. Bases loaded, 2 down. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, 2 down. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. That one outside. 1-0. Two outs, and that is out of play. Severino just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That clips the corner. 2 on, 2 outs. He goes down looking. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Athletics 4 and the Yankees 2. Back in New York, top of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Stroman back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off.
So digging in, Lawrence Butler. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that one cutting but missing down low. That one misses, and that's ball 2. And that's
That ball
outside.
went out.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Rips that one center field. Bellinger pulls it down. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That misses.
1-0.
And that is ball one. That's hard hit on the line. Bellinger makes the catch. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 33, J.J. Bleday.
And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Athletics 4 and the Yankees 2. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Fastball for a strike.
That's out.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
1-2 here. That one ripped. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera.
1-0.
Man at second. That one a little bit high. Ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Yankee order.
11.
Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. And that one fouled off. Dominguez, the runner at second with 1 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from second, and it's a one-run game.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Fought off foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Outside. And it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's the ball. Throw, and they got him. Just misses there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Aaron Judge would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Langoliers puts it away, and that is that. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. New inning getting started, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
You know, these A's doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Pitch is in the dirt, and now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Check swing, and he went. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. And he swings over the top there.
No ball,
Good
2
late
strikes.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Stays alive. A's leading by a run. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Next up for the
Now
A's,
batting,
Zach
the second
Geloff.
baseman,
0
Zach
for 1. He hit into a fielder's
Geloff.
choice his first time. Foul ball. Pitch
Ball
misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Aye.
That's
Ball,
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air, right field. Judge makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Athletics 4 and the Yankees 3. Back here in New York as we go to the last of the third. Here is Aaron Judge.
Judge.
Right through there for a strike. And Judge spoils that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
0-2 now. That's
One
a ball.
ball,
Went with the
2 strikes.
sweeper. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's down and in. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. A perfect example right there.
Now
That
batting,
plate discipline,
center fielder,
it pays
Cody.
off.
The deeper he gets into a
Bellinger.
count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
That one not close. And 1-1. Man at first, one away. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped to third. To second, there's one. And that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
So they turn things over to the righty, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking
for the
stuff.
New York Yankees, number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
Seth Brown digs in now. Caught looking his first time up.
Brown.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging.
Now back, the third
Next up for the A's, Luis Urias. He's 0 for 1. Urias goes 5 feet 9 inches, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Little chopper rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And misses inside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The shortstop takes the ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not
2 balls,
close with that
2 strikes.
one. 2-2. Struck him out looking. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
A's,
back, and they turn to a new arm as
number
we kick
48.
off the bottom of the 4th. T.J. McFarland.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could
Leading
go
off
either
for
way.
the
So
Yankees,
this is a
the
big
catcher,
opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help
Wow.
carry this lead into the later innings.
Wells in the box, lays off for ball one. That's to third. Tosses across to first. And one gone in the fourth as they
Now
get the
batting,
leadoff
the
man.
first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there at the knees, strike one. Hammered, took the extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Doubled in his first AB. Ball one, no strikes. With the go-ahead run at the plate, we're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a 1-2 to the right side, and that chance handled. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice
Now
job of the
batting,
pitcher to
the
bear
third
down, make the
baseman,
pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The A's bullpen has some movement. Mason Miller, the closer, is getting loose. Leclerc getting loose as well. 2 outs with a runner at third. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Yankees,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
number
the fifth.
63.
Fernando Cruz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the right
Leading
fielder,
off for the
Lawrence
A's,
Butler.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
And that's in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. That just misses. And the count 1-2.
That's a good
One ball,
pitch
two
there.
strikes, the count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it's even up.
Count.
Good eye in that spot. And a swing and a miss. One away here in the 5th.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. First pitch misses. Sliced hard but foul. Swings through that.
One ball, two strikes.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Let's go, Yankees.
Next
Two balls,
offering down in
two
the
strikes.
dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Lede stands in now and watches strike 1.
I got one ball, one strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now to
Athletics.
start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the
44.
mound, Tyler Ferguson.
These are the spots relievers
Ferguson.
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Yankees,
So
the
back to the
shortstop,
top of the order. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And that one in the air center field. Lede settles under this one, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Hard hit to third. Sends it across to first. And there's 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They still trail it here, 4-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Luke Weaver.
Now
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Weaver.
And now, Shea Langoliers,
the catcher.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
And a swing and a miss.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
You have a catcher that can throw like that. A pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Two to count.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
Tyler Soderstrom.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
One down, base is empty. And he swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He shoots one out to right. And they add on. It's 5-3.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
0-1's the count.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luke Weaver out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
out of the
New York
bullpen for the
Yankees,
Yankees, Jake Cousins.
number 61.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So 1 out, nobody on. Seth Brown up next for the A's, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one missing inside. And that skips in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Urias in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Mason Miller.
Well, he's the guy they hope
Now
to turn to out of the pen to
Athletics.
lock down wins. So this
Number
game has gone to
19,
plan, more or less.
Mason
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Miller.
Here comes Cody
Leading off
Bellinger.
for the Yankees, the center
The
fielder,
Yankees
Cody
looking to rally.
Bellinger.
Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's it.
inside. Ball 1. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball to the
That
right
ball's foul.
side. And foul ball. In the dirt, it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground, right side. Geloff throws to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
If you want to be a
batting,
great
the
defense, you
designated
have
hitter,
to deliver
Giancarlo
consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel
Stanton.
plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Stanton
That's a ball.
in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Check swing, went around, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And a 1-2.
Ball,
Upstairs.
that's upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Grounds one to short. Wilson sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might
The
not be the
catcher,
most
number
challenging
28,
we've seen today,
Austin.
but it needed to be made.
Well.
That's helping your team.
So they're down to their final out. And next for New York, Austin Wells. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. And ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 down, nobody on. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2. 2-1.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Well, with 2
Now
outs, I'm
batting,
thinking
the
he had
first
his mind on getting in the
ball.
dugout so they could get to
Goldschmidt.
hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Runner at first with 2 away. Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit, 1 for 2. And that's
Ball
down
1.
and away. That
Hey.
one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Miller is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.